Okay, so we'll be taking a look at the Silverline tile cutter today. Okay, so our Silverline manual hand tile cutter. Now I did have a plastic plugs electric wheel type cutter that somebody gave me that I think a few years back, and it was a bit knocked about. I think when we had a skip here cleaning out some bits and bobs and some junk, I think I threw that out. Probably should have kept that for probably do at least one more job before I did, but I'm tiling the bathroom at the minute, so obviously I need another tile cutter. Now the box, Silverline boxes, they got this blue and white scheme what they use. It does look a little bit cheap, I suppose. Again, acquired taste, but you know, a lot of the stuff is all exactly the same, just rebadged, so it doesn't really matter. You're not going to keep the box. Okay, so it does have the guarantee forever, guarantee, warranty, whatever you want to call it. They use the term guarantee. You have to go, again, you have to go online and register the product, so you need an invoice or a receipt, either an electronic one or a paper one that's scanned. Again, if you don't have one sent, you'll have to chase one up with your online seller or your eBay seller or wherever you've purchased it from online. So if we take it out of the box, I'm retiling in the bathroom at the minute. I've just picked up a broken tile so we can try it out. Now it is very basic. We take a look in here, so it's the 400mm model, steel base with tubular steel, guide bars with a foam cushion, cutting surface. It said it's made from tough tungsten carbide, the cutting wheel, so you can go from a depth of 5 to 10mm. So it's pretty basic in here. We open it up this side. We've just got the cutter itself. As you can see, the raised line there, that's what helps break the tile in two when you put the pressure down. And how you actually do it is by this, let me see it there, this cutting wheel here. Let me zoom in on that. That cutting wheel there is basically just like a scribe, and you would basically just scribe along your tile, and then you would lift that up, and this foot plate here would then be pressed down onto the tile, and then that pressure would snap the tile. So for example, put it here, bring it more into view, so we would score along that tile, and then we would put the pressure onto it, and that would then cut that tile. Obviously, because this was very broken already on that one side, there's only a tiny area across there. It snapped that bit in two as well, but you know, there you would have your cut tile, and that is basically how it works. You score along with the carbide tip, then making sure that's obviously in that back position, and then to split the you drop that back down and put the pressure down onto the tile against the raised section, which will snap the tile in two, and that's virtually all there is to it for the tile cutter. This tile cutter does have mounting points, the four corners, so you could screw or bolt that down to a hard board or an MDF board if you felt the need to do that. Obviously this one is for the 400mm tiles. Obviously you can get tile cutters that are longer than this, you know, so if you're doing floor tiles that are obviously longer than this, you won't be able to use it. Now you can use it on floor tiles as well as wall tiles. Again, depends on the thickness of the tile itself. But that is the Silverline tile cutter. Now there is a lot of people that buy these type of tile cutters and they say, oh, it doesn't cut, I can't get it to cut for nothing. That's because they're expecting that the first cut line or the scribe line that you put on there, they're expecting to keep doing that and to cut through it like you would say a blade or a saw, but it doesn't work like that. Once you've scored your line across it, then you press down with the pressure. That's what splits the tile. So that's what they're doing wrong there. But that's the Silverline 400mm manual hand tile cutter, and as you can see, it does work. It does do the job. It does cut the tiles. So you know, that's that on that.